just the relationship with your dad, and of course you guys are a fighting family.
Yeah.
To where, how is that? To where your dad's bragging about you, and you've been with mom,
Yeah.
and now you come over, you're a little thick,
Thick
and
delicious.
let's talk about the relationship with your dad, to where how that goes with, okay, I'm deciding to change my life, Dad. I know you can help get this on track. How is that relationship from then, and how is that relationship now?
So I can start it now. From now on, my dad, he means everything to me. If it wasn't for my dad, I would not be in this position. And I give him credit 1,000%, because I've tried to quit a lot of times. He never let me. And so back then, bro, my dad, he was a savage, bro. He was just nothing but training. He was training, and if I don't train, I get disciplined. You know what I mean? So I was really scared of my dad for a long time, but that fear and that fear implemented me to be trained as hard as I can. I was like a soldier. I was more scared of my dad if I didn't train than as opposed if I would train 4 or 5 hours. So just being with my dad, he gave me such a great work ethic. And sometimes, bro, you need to learn the hard way so you could really learn something, especially in combat sports.
Yeah.
I'd rather get slapped by my dad make me cry, than me getting knocked out in the ring. And that's how I grew up. If I didn't do something right, my dad slapped the shit out of me. Boom, boom, boom. But that really, I tell my dad all the time, like, you know what? I appreciate you for all the spankings that you gave me when I was a little kid. You probably should have did it a little bit more. You know what I mean? Yeah. But because that turned me into who I am today. You know what I mean? It really made me get a work ethic that not a lot of kids had. And also, too, like, you got to think about it. At the time, I thought my dad hated me because I was always training. I only wanted to be a kid. But now I think about it, bro. If you sacrifice your childhood to something bigger than you, now I'm blessed with something that I could take care of my whole family with for the rest of my life. Yeah. And I could teach it to my kids. Yeah. So my dad, bro, like I'm saying, I have so much respect for him. I'm so happy that he always had this vision for us.
Yeah.
I didn't. At the time, of being completely honest, I didn't believe it for myself, bro, because it seemed too far out there.
Yeah.
It seemed so hard. But I told myself that if I put 100% into it, if I fell, fuck it. But if I really know for myself that I put 100% into it and I gave it my all, and if it's not for me, it's not for me. But now, everything is going pretty good for me, and I'm just very happy that my dad never gave up on me, and I never gave up on myself.
Yeah, no, and not just that, Kamaru, but his dad, born in Mexico, lived from his growling stomach, like shit like that. And I've had a chance to witness and see the way how your dad how he was with you guys. We'd be in New York and he'd be out there with me. He's like, boom, he'd call. He's like, hey, get David, drop him off at 19th Avenue, make sure he goes all the way to the gym. And let me know how long it takes him to get there. I'm like, fuck.
My dad used to drop me off at the fucking freeways and make me run the whole way.
He was just like, and it was just like every day consistent. You talking about it, dad? We didn't give a fuck.
At what